This is Lawrence speaking of the Pugilist place. We're so very lucky to be here with Andre, the little giant Marquez.
Yeah,
How you doing, Andre?
I'm doing pretty good, feeling great and just counting down till fight time.
Right, so we're here at the Media Day in Montebello for your fight coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
First thing I want to ask you is, the little giant, tell us where that nickname came from.
Honestly, it was my trainers. We were trying to think of a name. I'm really big on wolves, so I wanted to be called like the Wolf or something like that. And then one day they were just like, what your name is? It's the Little Giant. And I kind of nodded. I was like, yeah, I like that name, and it's just stuck ever since.
It is cool. It's different, and the nickname is such an important part of a fighter's identity. That's why when fighters don't have them, it's always surprising. Like, what? You don't have a nickname?
Yeah.
It seems like so natural to a fighter. And what weight class are you fighting out of?
26, so featherweight.
So, and you are from what city?
Glendale.
Glendale. You're very active.
Yeah.
Right? So, obviously, for obvious reasons, it's important to stay in the ring, especially when you're developing skills. What do you feel like you gain from fighting every month or two?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I've grown more as a boxer, not just a fighter, that likes to go in and brawl. I'm able to think a lot more. I'm staying more composed. And, just staying active, I feel like my game has just gone through the roof, Like, every time I'm in sparring or in training, I'm just able to, get off combinations a lot easier. I'm able to think of what my opponent might do, and it's just an awesome feeling, you don't stay rusty.
Right, it has to be on-the-job experience that you can't get in the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
So Red Boxing Promotions, what does it mean to you to be a part of an event like this? Red Boxing they never spare any expense when it comes to their events. What does it mean to you to be a part of a card like the one that will be a week from today?
Yeah, it's awesome, I feel really honored, I want to give a big shout out to Ray and Marvin for doing this. It's at a new venue too, and it's awesome because it's indoors and it's kind of cold, so
yeah.
that's the pretty cool part about it, and as far as being exciting and everything, I've been fighting so often, it's not like a big thing to me this time. It's kind of just like, okay, we're getting another fight in, so we're on to the next one.
So you're learning a lot of things inside the ring and in the gym. How would you describe your style of fighting to somebody that's never seen you fight before?
Very fast-paced, but at the same time relaxed, so I'm constantly keeping that pressure, and then once you feel like you figured me out, boom, I switch gears and I change it up for you.
What do you feel is your greatest weapon that you take with you whenever you step inside the ring?
It's funny, for me right now, I would say it's probably me being relaxed, which I've had trouble with before, so being relaxed, being composed, and just being more swift and agile, like I feel like that's my greatest asset.
As in life, right? Being calm and not panicking. Boxing is an inspiring sport. Boxers are inspired by other boxers to step inside the ring and try their hand at the sport. Who are some of the fighters, either past or present, that you look up to?
For sure, like Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, you can't forget that amazing, fights. And there's also a big one, besides all the other famous boxers that I've watched taped on and all that stuff. It's one of my stablemates. His name is Alexander Enriquez. He's a professional fighter as well. He's 11-0. And he's probably one of the most boxers that's taught me the most. I look for him for guidance and, just overall, like when it comes to learning and, asking questions about the boxing game, he's the one that's inspired me as well as taught me the most.
Oh, right on. You could have done anything. You could have played baseball, you could have played football, basketball. There are tons of sports to participate in. It takes a special person to go and step foot inside of a ring. So what took you into a gym for the first time, and for how long have you been boxing?
When I first stepped into the gym, I just had a little trouble, like in high school, like a couple fights here and there. So my mom was actually afraid of me getting jumped in high school. So she was like, oh, you need to learn some self-defense classes. So I stepped into the ring, saw George and Angelo, and never looked back since,
And how long ago was that?
That was when I was 17, and I'm 23 now.
Is that something you'd recommend to kids for maybe like self-esteem and self-defense, is learning some kind of combat sport?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, just in fact, the growth you get and the mental fortitude you have to just be a boxer, it's more strenuous and more exerting than, personally in my opinion, like more than any other sport.
And we can tell from speaking with you that you're a sponge. You're trying to learn about this sport of boxing. So, what are some of the things that you're working on inside the gym in preparation for your fight a week from today?
Focusing a lot on sharp movements, cut, and being aggressive while still being able to, breathe and, just keeping my opponent guessing.
So what can we expect from the little giant inside the ring on January 25th?
Honestly, you can expect a great show, some fireworks. I personally want to get a knockout, another one for this one, and but we're gonna stay relaxed. If the knockout doesn't come, it doesn't come. But I'm hoping for one.
No matter what, get a win above all, right?
Yep.
Andre,
Get the hand raised.
Thank you so much, as always, for your time. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you do your thing in the ring.
Thanks, Lawrence.
In a week. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.